and welcome back to MPWF Smackdown, ladies and gentlemen. It is our main event here, and Mr. Vermongo has appeared here tonight, and you can see Vermongo without his shades or his t-shirt as he's set for contest here tonight. Yes, that's right, Mr. Vermongo will be in action as he takes on the Protector Apollo. The question is, will Apollo be here tonight? Apollo was suspended indefinitely until after WrestleMania by Mr. Vermongo a couple weeks back in the MPWF. But since the MPWF chairman has returned, Vermongo has lost his control of the MPWF. He is no longer the general manager of Raw and SmackDown, and Apollo is back. Hopefully we'll see Apollo tonight, but what about MVP? We haven't seen MVP yet tonight in this broadcast. MVP is going to be taking on Vermongo at WrestleMania. MVP returned on episode 9 of Raw and assaulted Vermongo. We haven't heard from Vermongo whatsoever because we haven't seen him until now. And what is going on in the mind of Mr. Vermongo? And this crowd here tonight in Seattle, Washington, cheering their hearts off for Apollo. They don't know if he's here yet. And we're still waiting. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. There is the Protector, Apollo, with MVP. Apollo has returned to the MPWF, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think I'm going to commentate anymore until this match begins. I'm just going to let you listen to the ovation for Apollo. Ladies and gentlemen, Apollo is back. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Apollo telling Mr. Vermongo to come on. And you know Apollo's going to want to beat the hell out of Vermongo. Vermongo there in the face of Apollo. And ladies and gentlemen, don't count Vermongo out of this matchup yet. I mean, I want to see him get his ass whipped tonight, but Mr. Vermongo, ladies and gentlemen, used to be a former MPWF champion. He knows how to wrestle. And there's that neckbreaker sidewalk sound we haven't seen in weeks here in the MPWF. Great takedown by Apollo, and Apollo looks like he is in great shape. I don't want to spear that by Apollo. Apollo looks in perfect shape right now, looking at beating the hell out of Vermongo here on SmackDown. And MVP on the outside of the ring, cheering on Apollo. Said karma is coming back to bite Mr. Vermongo in the ass. All the men he unfaired, all the men he treated badly are coming back to beat him up. I can't wait to see Antonio Golden return and whip Mongo's ass and Yoshino's ass and the Natural Disaster's ass. And now Apollo now throwing Mongo back into the ropes here. And oh, Apollo fights back with the STO. A pretty quick maneuver there by the former general manager of the MPWF. And now Vermongo headed to the outside of the ring. Oh, takes a cheap shot at MVP. Vermongo now gonna grab a steel chair, and it's not. Vermongo doesn't care about being disqualified whatsoever. He's gonna try and survive here. And oh, another STO there by Apollo. Apollo ain't letting this match end by disqualification whatsoever. Now Apollo, oh, what a clothesline there by Apollo. And picks Mongo back up, and another clothesline there. And the Protector of the MPWF is beating the living hell of Apollo. Now the referee moving the steel chair. Vermongo just had maybe his last gasp of air in this matchup. And now Apollo put him on the top rope. And oh, Apollo set up for something big here, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes the superplex perhaps. And there's the superplex off the top rope there by Apollo. This is nothing more than a beatdown. This is months of rage, of fueled emotion by Apollo that he is being able to unleash on Mr. Vermongo. And now Apollo, ladies and gentlemen, going for the power bomb and drives Mr. Vermongo on his spine. And Apollo is not finished yet, ladies and gentlemen. Apollo is going to continue to beat Vermongo. So what a main event this is, ladies and gentlemen. No, this isn't a back and forth contest. This is people getting to see what we've wanted to see for months here in the MPWF. Another superplex off the top rope there. Apollo telling Mongo to get up, but I don't think that's happening. You know, MVP is going to want to get in the ring and beat the hell out of Mongo for that attack just now. And now another STO takedown there by Apollo. And now Apollo picking Mongo up again for that running power slam, and it connects again, driving Mongo spine first into the mat. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here comes the spear by Apollo. A huge spear by Apollo. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the sit-down powerbomb. The halls of Athens shall fall. And he drives Vermongo to the mat. And there is absolutely no way Vermongo will kick out of this if Apollo goes for the cover. And here we go. 1, 2, 3. It was academic. There was no denying that Apollo would win this matchup. And he finally gets retribution on Mr. Vermongo. All this time, Vermongo has been screwing people left, right, and center. But finally, justice is being served here in the MPWF, and what a spear there by Apollo. And then, ladies and gentlemen, here was the sit-down powerbomb that drove Mongo to the mat. And now that Apollo has taken out Mr. Vermongo, the question is, what is Apollo going to do at WrestleMania? And what about when Mr. Vermongo goes one-on-one with MVP? Another man he tried to screw, and at WrestleMania they're going to battle out one-on-one. WrestleMania is going to be one hell of an event, ladies and gentlemen, and this was one hell of an episode of Smackdown. I thank everybody for watching this edition of Smackdown, and it was great. We got to see what we wanted to see. And the only thing I can say to Vermongo is karma is a bitch. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and good night.